Okay, let's talk about time. Okay, time as we know it is a number, a clock, right? But that's not what time is. Time is total interplanetary mean energy. Okay, how much is the average energy in our solar system? How much are we eating up and then replenishing back? But time as we know it, the clock, okay, it's off. Time is off. And how can you prove that? Well, ask yourself this question. Every minute that goes by and every hour that slips away from your life, okay, when it hits 59 minutes, is that 60th minute, okay, is that part of the previous hour or the next hour? Do you get what I'm saying? This is why we have daylight savings time and why time is screwed up, because our number system is screwed up, okay? So, for example, when it hits 12:59, okay, is that only 59 minutes and 59 seconds, okay? Because once it hits 59:60, technically that's part of the next hour. It can't be part of the previous hour. Now, keep in mind, 0 has 0 value, okay? So you're losing a millisecond or more, depending on how you want to calculate it, every single minute and every single hour. So every minute you're losing a millisecond. Every hour you're losing a second. Okay. You get where I'm going with this? It doesn't add up. Okay, and that's why they have to reset the clocks. Okay. Most clocks, if you had a clock that's still going from the 1970s, like UPS did when I worked there, we're off by about a month. Okay, about a month and a half. That's how much time has sped up and how much we lose it. Time also it correlates with how much weight we've added. Okay? Remember, we solved gravity at Masons and Stones University, also termed Michigan State University. Gravity is the property of possessing too much gross domestic metallic weight. When they crush up a whole bunch of stone, iron ore, okay, and they turn it into a heavy metal, they just changed the weight of a compound, okay, that should remain that weight forever, and they change it into a heavier weight, okay? So they have to keep changing time and speeding it up. Now, another riddle in the Bible, okay, is Genesis, and that tells you how time has sped up. We've reduced our age, our average lifespan, just by greed, power, and pure stupidity. Right now, you're living still through the Iron and Stone Age. You're living through one of the dumbest times in history. We're part of one of the dumbest, most violent societies in the history of humanity. Okay, and it can be changed. We can reverse engineer all this stuff. We just have to stop being so stupid. Okay? So ask yourself this question with our number system. If 0 has 0 value, how can 0 add value to any number? For example, a $100 bill has 2 zeros on it. 0 has 0 value. How can that be 100? Okay? The number system was a trick to get you to believe in it, and it adds up, kinda, but there's certain areas of it that literally throw out the entire number system. Okay? So if 0 has 0 value, like 1 plus 0 equals 1, right? Well, how can 100 equal 100? If 0 has 0 value, it cannot add value to any other number. Okay? It can't be put there to have a value. So ask yourself this other question. Why do the clocks not add up? Why do clocks from the 1970s not keep up with clocks from the 2000s and beyond? Remember Y2K? Okay, so if you have an old clock that's been running for a long time, go look at it right now. Okay, look how far it is off. Time is total interplanetary mean energy. Love you. Have a great day.